Ms. Keikos, Tiffany Baker, followed by Jennifer Barney, followed by Jenny Brady.
We have 4 directors who campaign as a slate of Republicans with the support of pro-gun Christian conservative organizations affiliated with militia groups and Douglas County Republicans. During the school board candidate forums, candidates were asked by students, what policies do you plan on passing in order to prevent violence in schools? School Board President Mike Peterson responded, you need planning, partnership, and proficiency before events happen. That's partnering with our law enforcement experts, partnering with our other folks in the community, groups like Able Shepherd. We have some experts here that are not part of the system that provide great advice. And here's a really radical idea. The real way I think you prevent violence in schools is you follow the example of John and Maria Castillo, and you raise more kids of character like Kendrick Castillo, the hero of the STEM school shooting. If you raise kids to have honor, integrity, courage, and respect, not only will they shore up the community and act heroically when called upon, they will also protect the other kids. No parent wants their kids trained to protect in an active shooter situation. Peterson promoted Able Shepherd, a Christian-based active shooter training response center, who helped campaign for their election. Able Shepherd founder and CEO is looking for school investors interested in creating an armed reserve school resource officer program in their buildings. Following the STEM shootings, he told Douglas County commissioners, my daughter's school, the parents, the individuals are the ones that devote their time, and they've been trained and documented to a high level, not to be a police officer, respectfully. In public comment on February 22nd, he reminded directors in the majority that they have unspent funds to put towards security. Director Christy Williams previously stated, our commissioners gave the district millions of dollars to put towards the security of our schools. We still have the majority of those funds unspent. This conversation brings up questions like, would this lead to an atmosphere of intimidation and oppression? What if students attacked an adult and took away their gun to use against other students? How would officers responding to shots fired know that the person with the gun was a good guy? Would volunteers caring be required to do mental health emergency training, crisis response, and de-escalation? Would they be required to know how to respond to people with disabilities? What would happen if one of those volunteers caring started having mental health issues that led to police involvement? Who would buy the guns, bullets, pay for certifications? Who would be responsible for monitoring the training and safety checks? How would we get insurance to cover potential damage done by an armed shooter firing into a crowd in the lunchroom? A number of parents are likely more comfortable continuing to have professional school resource officers in our schools rather than volunteers, background checked, hired, and trained by professional law
15
enforcement.
seconds remaining.
I'm not sure our school district should invest in organizations who are affiliated with militia. Continue the mission to find additional security solutions to shore up the community without relying on volunteers and our kids to deal with this very adult